welcome to the EarthtonesGirl Channel. My name is Denise, and this is Earth Vlog number 69. Guess what? It's September! Today is Thursday, September 1st, and it is the start of my favorite month and my favorite time of the year. It is also my birthday month, and I have lots of news and happenings to share with you all. I will be back later in another episode to do a summer recap and what I've been knitting, but I really wanted to get this episode up today because there's a lot going on in the next few months. And one thing I'm absolutely dying, I'm going to be giggling and doing my little again. So if you are new to the channel, this is me. Settle in, grab a cup of tea or your beverage of choice and you're making. You are so welcome here. If you are a returning viewer, you know what's coming. It's me being me. So yeah, I am celebrating. I am celebrating this month. I am celebrating the season. I've got something sitting here. Oh, okay, not yet. So I'm looking at my notes as usual. I have some news about the fall KAL's shop news, events, just a lot of stuff that I really want to share with you, and I thought it was important to share it at the beginning of the month so everyone has time to prepare and join the fun and participate and celebrate along with me. So, oh my gosh, as I said, this is my birthday month, and one of the things I've been bouncing around an idea for a really long time, and if you follow me on Instagram, I put up a little sneak peek a couple days ago, but this is something I've wanted to do for a really long time, and I've been sitting on it now for, oh my gosh, almost a month, and thinking things through, planning how I want to do it, and I always try to come up with a plan, and it doesn't always work, so I'm just gonna do it. So, yeah, are you ready? Okay. I had a colorway, a custom colorway created for EarthtonesGirl. And I'm sitting here wringing my hands. I don't know why, but it's so interesting when you put something out into the world that's new or something you haven't done before. So many of us feel so nervous and anxious about doing it. And but yeah, okay, so can you tell I'm a little rusty? It's been a while since I've been here. So I would like to introduce you to the first EarthtonesGirl custom colorway. Look at that, you guys. Just, can you stare? Okay, I'm going to just be quiet and let you stare at it for a minute. I'm so excited. This is called Falling in Love. And I am so in love. I don't even have any words. This yarn is going to be sold in my shop, in my online shop. And right now I'm thinking I will have approximately 40 of each, so you'll be able to buy it just as the single skein and also with the mini. And we'll see how it goes. There's not massive quantities, there's a limited quantity for now. I wanted to test the waters and see if this was something I wanted to do ongoing or it's a one-time thing. I don't know, and you don't always know what you want to do until you do it, until you try it. So oh my gosh. I'm so happy. I almost have tears in my eyes because I'm so happy and excited. And I did not dye this. This is not my work. This is the amazing, incredible, talented Michelle of Woolens Nosh. I'm going to put one down. So Michelle of Woolens Nosh dyed this for me. Michelle, if you're watching, you know what's in my heart. You were with me from the start of this process. I am so grateful to you because I love it so much. And it's so interesting what you think you want isn't always what you think you want, and what you get are not always the same thing. And sometimes what you get is even better than what you wanted. Does that make sense? It did in my head. I hope that translated. When I first sat down to talk to Michelle, I had a very different vision for this. I wanted it to reflect fall and earth tones colors. And I was thinking a much more muted palette, more browns, creams, things like that. And Michelle put together some stuff, my idea, her idea, and between talking, no, not quite right, oh, I like this, no, I don't like that, we came up with this. And while it is somewhat removed from my initial vision, I think this is so me and reflects my love of color, my love of earth tones, my love of fall in particular. And I feel like there's a celebration in these colors, and I am in such a celebratory place right now for a lot of reasons, and I'll talk about those a little bit more in another episode, that it could not be more perfect. It really couldn't be more perfect. So let me, sorry, I'm verklempt, is that the word? That's my big word for today. So this yarn is 90% Targhee, and I've talked about, it's on a base that she has in her shop that I've talked about here in the past. I love this base so much, and I wanted something a little different than your standard 75-25 or 80-20 merino nylon blend. So yeah, I went with this, and I love it so much. This is 90% Targhee, superwash Targhee, and 10% nylon. And there is something about this yarn. It's soft yet hardy. It is butter yet sturdy. There's a spring in it. I think spring is an actual word. And honestly, I feel like when I put this on my needles, it just knits itself. It's so smooth and easy to knit with. And I am so proud that this is the first, possibly of many, we'll see, as I said, we'll see, the first yarn that I will have in my shop. So let's see what this looks like knit up. So I do have 2 samples here. I'm going to show you both at the same time and then one at a time. Here's what it looks like knit up. Oh my gosh, you guys. Oh my gosh. Can you stand it? Can you stand it? Oh my goodness. I love it so much. And I purposely started this, obviously the full length and the shorty. I purposely started them at different points in the colorway, just so you can see how it looks knit up a little with the striping lining up in a slightly different way. And it does feature my garter stitch, heel flap, and square heel. And I'll talk about this pattern in a little bit and when that's coming or how that's coming, because things have changed, so we'll see. But yeah, here it is. Here it is. And I love it. I just love it. I love it so much. It's a kind of a dream come true. It really is. It's a dream come true for me. And yeah, here it is. So full length. Does, again, featuring the heel flap and square heel. Now, here's the thing. The thing is, I really did want to put out a pattern with, just turning the page on my notes here. I really did want to put out a full pattern for this, but I'm now starting to second guess, do I do a full length pattern? Should I do a shorty pattern or just the heel? Because basically the numbers in the sock are more or less the same. So I'm wondering, I'm just trying to figure out how to do it. And my tech editor, things in her life have changed in amazing, wonderful, fibery ways. It's just trying to decide how to proceed. So I'm still hoping for an October release. At least I now kind of have a month. So I'm hoping for an October release. In the meantime, you can still, you can use this yarn just for a standard sock, which is, you can use my sock exploration pattern, my shorty sock pattern. And again, there's also going to be a tutorial for this. So I'm wondering, will this tutorial suffice? So I'm sort of still playing around with ideas for this. So stay tuned for a little bit more on this. So what's really important to note is this is something I wanted to do for so long, and social media does things to your head. It makes you feel really great and like you're doing a great job one minute and kicks you in the pants the next minute. And I've had some interesting interactions with subscribers and viewers lately. Some of it's challenging. I like to use positive words here. Some of it's very, very challenging. And it's funny, you get compliments, but you don't, when you get that one negative, you tend to forget all the rest and you just hear the negative. But I just decided, you know what? I am kicking all of my fears, all of my concerns, all of the critics to the curb, to the back, kicking them all to the back of my bus. And I'm driving my bus and I'm going to do what works for me. And this felt so good and so right. And here it is, guys. Just do more of what makes you happy. Life is just too darn short for hesitations and second guessing. And I am so glad that I didn't second guess this because I am so proud of it. So yes, this is going into the shop. So let's take a peek at the yarn again. I will have exact quantities listed in the shop. It's not a pre-order. I do have quantities available and they will be listed once the listing goes live. Right now I'm looking at about approximately 40 to 45 of each. Yeah. So it's good. There's enough to test the waters with this, as I said before. It will go on sale September 9th. My children are going back to school this coming week. They go back in on Wednesday. Yay. I will miss them. It's been such a great summer and I really, really will miss them. And I was trying to figure out when to do this so I can give them my attention for that first week. And I think September 9th is perfect. So it will be on sale. And in that update will be, yes, this yarn. And again, and I didn't really talk about the mini. The mini is the contrasting color. Okay, so I have it I just did a small, this is actually part of the repeat here. You can make a full cuff in the mini. There's more than enough for the heel, for the cuff, the heel, and the toe. So what I did was try to line it up with the brown stripe in here. So right in here, and then I just continued. So the mini is 20 grams, and I think there's approximately, I'll confirm this in the listing, but I think there's approximately 70 yards, because this yarn the Targhee is a slightly heavier fingering. It's not a sport, but it's a slightly heavier fingering weight. So approximately 40 to 45 with the mini and same without the mini. Okay. So yeah, that is what's happening. I will also be updating motivation markers. All the old favorites will be back. I'm thinking of phasing one or two out based on sales and popularity. So I'm thinking of phasing one or two of them out and introducing some new ones a little later in the fall season. Probably, I don't know, maybe mid-October or so. Depends on when I can get the shipments to me. And I also have two brand new ones that will be going on sale. And I had these for a while. I don't know why I hesitated putting them up, but here is one. I don't know if you can, the glare is so, wait, okay, there. Can you see it? Let me turn it. And I hope this reads well. So I'm trying to get, I don't know if you can see it, but you know, I'll put a picture in here because trying to hold my hands the right way is just frustrating for both of us. So this actually says fall is my favorite color, and there's some beautiful little oak leaves that are etched in on the side. So it's so darling. And this will hang right on your... Look at that. Perfect match. So I have these going into the shop, and then your beautiful standard maple leaf. And that is the color. I don't know if you can see the color of the bead. Again, I'll put a picture in here for you to see. And that same color bead is on this. So we have these two coming into the shop. So excited. And again, some of the old favorites will be back. So September 9th is the shop update. I can't wait. I'm really, really excited. So that is shop news. Now, next really fun thing is Sock KAL. It is Sock KAL time. Sorry if it's getting a little dark. I think you can all still see me. Whoops, little earthquake. The Falling Leaves Sock KAL is back. September, that will start on September 15th and run for approximately 8 weeks to November 15th. So excited. It's the 5th annual KAL. I can't believe I've been doing this for 5 years now. It just blows me away that I've been here this long. So just looking at the details for you here. It is going to run again September 15th. All of this will be in the show notes for you. It's also on my Instagram feed. So it will run from September 15th to November 15th. The goal is to knit 1 pair of socks each month. So September to October, October to November, 1 pair of socks each month. You can knit more if you like. If you have the time and the energy, please feel free. The goal is to flood Instagram with the colors, sock colors, with socks, the colors of the season. And that can be regular fall colors, more rusty golds, oranges, reds. It can also be Halloween themed, either one, anything Halloween, Thanksgiving, all along those lines, even though it does end a little before Thanksgiving. Full length, full adult socks, shorty socks, knee highs if you're so inclined. I actually have a pair of knee highs on the needles right now. Oh, can't wait to talk about those later. And all weights of yarn are also welcome. So fingering, sport, DK, worsted. I don't know that you might want to go larger than that to an Aran or a bulky, but if you want to, that's welcome too. Crochet socks are absolutely also welcome. Sips are welcome. I don't know if I coined that phrase, but I absolutely love it. But sips are welcome, which are socks in progress, as long as the majority of the sock was knit during the time of the KAL. And again, fall, Halloween, seasonal colors. The KAL is only taking place on Instagram. I will not have any threads on Ravelry. It's not going to be in the Ravelry group at all. It's all on Instagram. And I do realize, because I know I'm going to get this in the comments, I do realize that a lot of you are not on Instagram. I do understand that. Please feel free to still participate. You can send me emails of your socks. If you know how to link in the comments, feel free. If you have your own sites, you can feel free to link in the comments down below as we go forward. Yes, and I will issue prizes. I will be issuing prizes, 2 prizes per month for the KAL. I will just at random pick someone, and I will be picking 2 people per month, and also picking from here, depending on how I'm getting interactions from here. I'll kind of figure that out as I go. Use the hashtag Falling Leaves Sock KAL 2022. I will put that here on the screen for you, as well as in the show notes. And that's basically it. I am also adding yarn to highlight. So if you are familiar with Instagram, when you look at someone's profile page, I'll try to put a picture of that in here for you too. When you look at someone's profile page, you see little highlights. So they're little circles with words underneath, and those are called highlights. So I will have a yarn inspiration highlight, a sock pattern inspiration highlight. You do not have to use only my patterns. Any sock pattern that you choose, colorwork, texture, cables, whatever you like is all welcome. And I'm putting in patterns and yarn inspiration there. different dyers that are maybe new to me, some dyers that I've known for a while that are doing fall themed colorways. Legacy Fiber Arts has they usually do a colorway collection based on a popular Halloween movie. This year it's Coraline. If you've ever seen that movie, it's really, really sweet. I think it's Tim Burton that did it. Beautiful colorways. Nicole of Hugh Loco just did a whole Hocus Pocus colorway. So there's a lot of yarn out there. And I know a lot of people don't, again, even if you are on Instagram, don't always know how to navigate it. And I'm thinking seriously about putting up a little Instagram tutorial video, just a short one explaining how to navigate it, how to find yarn, how to find advent calendars and yarn collections and updates and things like that. Because I know the algorithms changed and people are sick of social media and sick of that platform. And I know it also can negatively affect business because some people can't be seen and dyers and businesses get lost in the shuffle. So I really want to do my part in sharing a lot of dyers that you may not get to see, which is why I have that highlight. So if that's something you're interested in, let me know. If not, let me know too, nicely, but let me know also. And yeah, so it's going to be sipping tea, if that's your thing, coffee, if that's your thing, whatever beverage, apple cider, whatever beverage, pumpkin spice lattes, whatever makes you happy, and knitting. I am a really big audiobook fan, so I will be sharing what I will be listening to. That's something I'd also like to share going forward here on the podcast and possibly on my blog. I listen to a lot of audiobooks, a lot. So I'd love to share that with you too. And if you're listening to audiobooks, please share that with me. I started many years ago actually listening, and the more I knit, I realized I would actually have to hire a page turner to turn pages because I don't want to put my knitting down to stop and turn a page and then keeping the book open. So audiobooks have become a huge part of my life, really huge. I am always listening to a book. I can listen in the car. I can listen while I cook. I can listen while I'm folding laundry. I don't really watch a lot of TV, so I'm listening at night before I go to bed. I will listen to part of a book and knit for a little bit. It's such a soothing, quiet way, depending on what you're listening to, to sort of start the day, spend your day, end your day. So I do want to share that a little more of that with you. So yeah, let's knit together. Let's knit together and celebrate the season and enjoy our sock knitting, everybody. I'm so looking forward to this. So September 15th, 14 days away. So some events that are going to be happening. Let's talk events. There are two major events that I will be attending this fall. The first one is Woolen Folk, and I've talked about it a little bit here before. Woolen Folk is going to be Friday, October 14th. It will be in Hutton Brickyard in Kingston, New York. I will link to everything down below. I will also add a link where you can purchase tickets. It is a ticketed event. And if you are in the area, if you are here for Rhinebeck, Rhinebeck is Saturday, October 15th and 16th, Saturday and Sunday. Woolen Folk is the Friday before, on the 14th. So I attended last year, and it was wonderful. It was a really low-key, somewhat smaller event, and I loved it. I loved every minute of it. This year, it has definitely grown, and I feel like a lot of us are out and about a little bit more. And the event is going to be much bigger this year. And I'm really looking forward to that, and seeing how it evolves into this new event. And I've been asked to join and participate in the podcaster patio. So there will be several of us actually, who will be interviewed and doing a Q&A with the audience during this event. I don't know what time that is yet. I haven't been given those details, but once I have them, I will share them here with you as well as on Instagram. And I'm kind of excited, kind of nervous, kind of excited. I will be podcasting from the event, so that will be fun. Probably not a live. I will be podcasting, and then I'll upload it to here on the channel. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to that. I really am. Gigi Gay Gillespie, who's Gigi Made It, the Grocery Girls, Needles at the Ready will all be there, and it's just really it's going to be a pretty big event. So just something else. And where the event is, the Hutton Brickyards is right on the water. And it's wide open. It's right on the water. It's really a beautiful, beautiful location. If you get the chance to visit, it's going to be amazing. And I will be at Rhinebeck this year. Ooh, it's my first time since 2019. Didn't go in 2020 for obvious reasons. Still wasn't quite ready yet last year. But I will be attending this year. I will be there on Saturday. I usually go, the last couple of years I've gone Saturday and Sunday, and honestly I usually regret going on Sunday because I'm really tired. And I think doing the event on Friday and Saturday, I'm going to be just spent and need to recharge by Sunday. So Saturday I will be there, October 15th. I will be there right when the doors open. I will get my ticket in advance. I'll be there when the doors open and there pretty much for the whole day. I know there is a podcaster meetup. I will be all over the fairgrounds. I will be on the hill, as it's called, for the meetup. So usually I think there's 2 during the day. Maybe 1. Usually sometime between like 12 and 2. There's usually a meetup on the hill. And if you ask anybody when you get there, if you've never been and you say, where's the hill? They'll be able to tell you where to go. So I will be there then. Really excited, really looking forward to it. Oh, and I also wanted to say about Woolen Folk, the yarn, I'm going to be, as well as the podcaster patio, I'm also going to be, Woolens and Nosh will be vending. There's a lot of vendors. It's really going, and a very diverse group of vendors. So I'm really excited about that. And Woolens and Nosh will be vending, and I will be in their booth for a little while, and this yarn will be available that day. So I'm really, really excited. I don't know quantities yet. Michelle is taking care of all of that, but I will be there. We will have the samples there in person for you to take a look at. So yes, this will be available. So it will be on my site to start. It will be available at the event. Once I sell out, hopefully I will sell out. And I don't know exactly when the restock will be. Or if I do decide to do a restock, I probably will. But I don't have dates for any of that right now because Michelle is getting ready and dyeing now for that event. So she will bring quantities with her. If there are any left over, those will then be sent to me and uploaded to or put into my shop. Beyond that, I don't have any specific information. So I will share all of that with you as we get closer. So back to Rhinebeck. Yes, I will be there this year. I have 2 sweaters because the Rhinebeck sweater is a thing. So I have one that I started long ago. I'm embarrassed to even say how long ago I started it, and I'm really motivated now to finish it. And because I have a lot of accessories that I want to wear with it, and it's a cream colored sweater, super simple, raglan sleeve, so it's just time to finish it. So there will be a lot of sweater knitting going forward that I will also be sharing here on the channel. And Mars, who is Hey Brownberry, just posted the other day this beautiful cardigan that she's knitting, and I don't know the name of it right now, and I'll talk about it more later. But when have you ever had the experience where you see a garment or a knitted item and you think, oh my gosh, I have to have that. Like you just want to drop everything you're doing and cast it on immediately. So I had another sweater in mind, but I'm thinking I'm going to lean toward that one. I haven't made a cardigan in ages, and it looks like it's knit in one piece and has this beautiful sort of shawl. It's just classic and gorgeous. So, and I may not even put buttons. I may just do a pin to hold it together. I don't know yet. So kind of excited. So sweaters in the works. Lots and lots of socks. It's really, I'm looking forward to it. I am looking forward to it this year. And, almost done. One more thing to talk about. So the other thing to talk about is teaching. I have been invited back to teach with Vogue, so I'm trying to work that out with my personal schedule. But I will let you know if and when that will be happening, hopefully when. And I'm also thinking about, and I wanted to put this out there to get opinions and just some feedback. I'm also thinking about doing private classes, 10, maybe 12 people, just me and these people on a Zoom, knitting together. And we will cover socks. The main theme will be socks. And sometimes it'll be socks. I'm thinking of doing just a general knitting Q&A. I will be working on sweaters. So how do I knit my sweaters? And I'm thinking of putting these classes available for sale on my website. The Zoom link and information will be sent out to you. And on the given designated date, we get together and we knit together. So if that's something that you would like, and I want to do it on a smaller scale, make it a little bit more intimate, a little easier to manage comments and questions, demonstrating things. The class would probably be about hour and a half to 2 hours. And I think it would be something new for me to try. So again, it's one of these things I won't know if I like it or if it will work or if it's too much work or totally manageable until I do it. So I'm really looking forward to that too for the fall. So let me know what you think. Is that something you'd be interested in? Yeah, let me know. So I think that's it. I have talked a lot, trying not to make this too long. But I really wanted to come on and just tell you what's happening. I will be back again really soon, let you know what I'm going to be knitting for the KAL, because I do have some really, really beautiful. I was going through my stash the other day and I have been shopping a little bit, a little bit and a lot. And yeah, I've got some really beautiful yarn that I have some sock patterns that are new to me that I really want to try and not try, but knit. So I will be sharing all of that with you as well. Let me know what you are going to be knitting. Let me know in the comments. Just share your thoughts. Are you excited about the fall? I'm so looking forward to hearing from all of you. Thank you so much for joining me today. It feels so good to be back in my space. The calendar is turned to September. Welcome, September. Welcome to this glorious time of the year. Thanks everybody. Thank you so much for being here with me today. I am so happy. I hope the school year, and let's talk about the school year. A lot of you are back to school already. Some of you are starting next week. So whether you are already in progress or starting soon, I wish you a very happy and successful and stress-free school year to the students as well as the parents. And I will see you all again really soon. Thanks so much for being here, everybody. See you later.